Boom, boom, boom. Uh, 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 uh. Let's see what our volumes sounding like, y'all. Let's see what our volumes sounding like. Let's see. Hey, 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 hey. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Hold on. All right. Okay. Okay. Good morning. First off, good morning to everyone, right? Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Sorry. Probably lost some viewers from that. Sorry. Fuck. Damn it. Not Tara Lockhart, though. What's up, sis? Good morning to you, Tara. Good morning to you, Tara. I'm going to sing to all my old school one-niners. Everybody that been watching for a year or more. I know they ain't just going to log off because I'm crap. It's okay. I don't have a problem with being crap at singing. All right? I ain't never been a good singer. But boy, I sure do wish I could sing to these hoes. But good morning to you, Tara. Good morning, Lucy. My Twitcher. Good morning. You're up early. I'm trying to figure out if you're young or old. I don't know. You just up. So, sad as it is, war in Iran, Donald Trump, orange face. You know what I'm saying? That Donald Trump is the first race of what he is. You get black, white, Asian, Samoan, orange. That nigga's orange. He got that orange face, y'all. He's the only one of his kind. And maybe somebody closest to him could be like Elon Musk with that Siberian husky head. Elon Musk has the biggest, widest, his head is wide with girth. I'm like, nigga, I know you got $3 trillion. All them ideas in your brain. This nigga's head. See, I got an Eminem almond head, see? But Elon Musk, he got just it's like a big compound. His shit's huge. You're like, nigga, you couldn't have been no nigga with that head. Your dread game would have been trash. So, I wake up, I look online, or I see on the news or something, an Oregon person, Oregon woman, Oregon man paid a stripper $1,500. An Oregon man paid a chick $1,500 to strip or something. Then the boyfriend comes, and the boyfriend sets them up, robs the dude, kills him in the Tacoma. They sentence them or whatever. I'm like, how did you send little guys out here? When you guys got that one female that's doing everything for you, stripping, hoeing, scamming, lying, not taking care of their kids, getting high with you. I know you think that that's your down ass bitch, and she is showing in a lot of ways that she's down, but you're gonna go to jail. when you tell this bitch go set up this person and then you slip up and do some dumb shit like kill him, what makes these youngsters think they're blowing their souls? And And then speaking of youngsters, if you guys listen to the artist Boston Richie or Boston Ricky, his 20-year-old girlfriend that he's been dating for the last 4 or 5 years just recently dumped him. Like, nigga, you had her since she was how old? And you're a rapper with all them jewels around your neck? I'm calling cap now on the jewels. You had this little young ass Boston Ricky. They already said you was telling. Then you got a young girl? Yeah, I believe the first rumor. If you got a young bitch, you get caught on some other shit. They already got some other shit on you. I'm believing the other shit too that goes along with this other shit. So I just had to put that out there real quick because it was the first thing popped up on my little mind. I just don't understand, y'all, but we are in the new generation now. Welcome to the new world. I swear. I think I was asleep last night, right? I fall asleep. I was watching like some comedy specials. My kids got dropped off to me, right? So I'm like, bring y'all badasses in here. It was nighttime, I believe. So they were already tired. They came in, went straight to sleep. So I'm watching some comedy shit, blowing some tree, right? That shit settles me. Next thing you know, I wake up in the morning. So I woke up because my phone was ringing. I didn't hear it, but I heard it. It woke me up. I answer, and it's this shorty on the phone like, hey, I'm in your area, yop, 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 yop. I hate those I'm in your area phone calls. The area where I'm at is prevalent for attention and movement. So if people are going through a little club scene, they be around downtown Seattle, Cap, the CD area, they'll hit my phone. All right, cool. You want to come to the tower? A lot of people ain't been to the tower. They be talking about it with the homies. Some people we want to just check me out. Cool, it's all love, but I really appreciate it. This phone call, shorty was turned up. She's like, I'm right by your. I'm like, hey man, I'm asleep to where I'm like, damn, what time is it? And this is my people's, man. She's my nigga. But she was on her hype. So I goes and lets her in, man. I wake my ass up. Yes, I do not get up for people. I wake my ass up, go let her in. And she's hella loud and loaded and shit like that. And my kids are asleep in whole nother room. She ain't even get in my spot yet. I'm like, hey, bitch. Oh, no, you need to go back with your nigga or something or whatever. She was like, nigga. I don't got no nigga, but you can't tell. She was on her kick. Hey, long story short, I cooked her. I just told you, and this is that thing, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because she said something significant to me. When I mentioned kids, she mentioned her grandson is asleep. I was like, where? In the truck? Where's he at? And I'm like, your grandson? I'm like, bitch, you're younger than me. Grandmas versus glammas. So I sat down at the bottom, at the downstairs part, just to kind of ease her before I didn't boot her. First and foremost, she was loud and she agreed with me. She was like, oh, your kids are up. I want to come see them. And I'm like, nah. You know what time it is in the night? My security dude's looking at me like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, you got you. She's ready. I'm like, nah. She's ready to go. You ain't about to come wake up these little niggas. You know what I'm saying? So she told me she had a grandson that she was watching for her daughter. I was like, where's your daughter at? She was like, somewhere around here. I said, I had to scratch my head because that was the biggest red flag. Listen, bitch, your daughter's up around here in the club scene kicking it. She dropped off her kid with you. Where did you take the kid? Where did you take this baby? And you're the grandma. Glamma. So I was like, well, maybe she got a mom that's alive. And lo and behold, she does. She dropped off. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Audio check, by the way. So I was like, well, maybe she got a mom that's alive. Okay. So a grandma pulled up on me. A grandma pulled up. Bye. Go watch cartoons. I just told him go watch cartoons. He still want to be in the camera. What are you doing? Anyway, the grandma literally pulls up on me, ready for some throw time. and got her grandbaby with her mom. I said, you got your grandbaby with your mom? So you mean to tell me that what your daughter did to you, you just did to... If that wasn't the biggest red flag in United States history, and she told me she was a grandma, I said, bitch. And that was another red flag. That's why she's fired. That's why me and you wasn't gonna pop off. It wasn't gonna be no pop off because that's a red. I couldn't believe it. It was embarrassing. I'm like, bitch, I got kids in here. That just don't represent kids right. We were supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So the old school grandma, my comparison, I know that old school grandma that she brought that baby, her grandbaby to, that was that grandma's great grandbaby. I know she was like, child, bring this baby in here. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember the old school grandma is from the silent generation or the early boomers. They represent the actual traditional archetype, you know what I'm saying, of grandmaism. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so you got to remember, when you walk in the old school grandma's house, y'all, old school grandma's house, when you walk in their house, you generally smell it. The kitchen is the hub. I'll say that. You smell bacon. You smell something that's already in the midst of tasting and smelling even better in a couple hours. You would smell cakes, pies. You know what I'm saying? Literally, if you walk inside these grandma houses, these new generation grandma, I'm talking about the old school grandma. You walk in old grandma's house, you smelling cookies, pies, bacon, food, this. You walk in a new one, you're going to smell hookah, weed, za. You're going to smell some shit. You're going to be like, what is that? It's going to be a new drug. Like, you've got to worry about that now with the Glamma. So the old school grandma, you ain't got to worry about that. The old school grandma got a big ass. The old school grandma got literally $3,700 in quarters, nickels, and dimes inside this big ass bucket right here. You'd be like, God damn, that's a Lexus on eBay. But man, you hit her with the left. I'm gonna get the change and hit her right. We'll meet up later. Like, literally, grandma be having change. She will have $3,700 in change. And guess what? That was all the change she hustled up from just this year. Yeah, that's just this year's. She can go to the bank every year on an annual fiscal revenue drop-off. They be coming like, Miss Talbot, how you doing, Miss Talbot? Oh, you came back in? Oh, what you got this? Oh, you came in this year with a lot more, huh? 17,000 in nickels? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a grandma, motherfucker. That's a grandma, nigga. That's a grandma. Good morning, Joey J is in the house. I be trying to sing for y'all and I can't. Only when the ladies get on, I start singing and I'll be failing. I'm sorry, y'all. But good morning. How's everyone doing with time change? Great. I stayed up early. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was up late. I mean, that's why Shorty came to my house, matter of fact. And I was like, bitch, it's like 3:45 or 2:45. Oh, so it was only 1:45, huh? Or when she came, it was an hour difference. I love my G babies. I be in heaven when they come over. It wouldn't choose nowhere else to be. Oh, of course. Girl, you is a white grandma. There's a certain difference in edge to white GGs. I'll get to that later. So, the old school grandma, good morning again, by the way, y'all. They both have those ball glasses filled up with change. I'm dead. What? You better quit playing with me. You know goddamn well. And they be having so many jugs. They got you a PS5 right there inside that little change bucket. A PS5. You've been sweating mom. She been hitting the clubs. Jamar Sports and Grill. All that shit on the weekends. And that PS5 is right there in Granny's sack. And she ain't even tripping. That's loose change money. That's what? You know what I'm talking about? So you got to remember, that's the old school grandma. The old school grandma, like I said, the kitchen is the hub. The old school grandma has a spoil and return policy. You get what I'm saying? They spoil you real good and hard, you'll return. So old school grandmas have a spoil and return policy. You know what I'm saying? Like treats, toys, and nothing but yeses. Yeses. See, that's why kids now be asking so many motherfucking questions because they be expecting yes, yes, yes. But with these moms and dads, you get no, 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 and maybe. You know what I'm talking about? Fax, when are you going to have your grandkids calling you? Papa Fax, Pawpaw? I'm not going to never have grandkids, Joey J. Yeah, I'm not. I told you I'm a new generation 1900 teenager. My son's about to be 22. He's had one girlfriend, sex one time with that one girl. Yes. Don't got to worry about him just playing Dickie Daddy. Yeah, I'm lucky on that. Yeah, he's in love. Oh, his girlfriend, her little pretty self. And that's cool with me. And I'm just saying, so I'm not going to be a grandpa unless my babies and boy, I got an 11-year-old pretty little girl. She ain't having no kids. I'm socking the baby dad going to come up missing. We ain't going for none of that. I wouldn't give a damn. She ain't going to have early pre-sex or later. Because period. And while I'm here, ain't gonna be no baby daddy for my daughter. Not for freedom. Not yet. She gotta find her something that's worldwide shocking. And she gotta come inside. She gotta pull a Serena Williams. Yep, my daughter come in with a white European soccer player. I'm gonna melt. Yep. She come in with a thug nigga named Devon. He gonna be missing. Yeah, Devon ain't gonna make it. So I got a little bit of time left. Unless my son just come out of they got more chipper than me. All the white grannies. That's because you got a little bit of lemon squeeze of this street shit in you and this millennial shit in you. So you gonna have to accept that. We got this. I get it with you, but I bet you your mom or your grandma. Oh, I know your grandma or your grandma's grandma. Oh, they was a hustler, baby. I bet you. It don't matter if these grandmas never had no job in the 60s and the 50s. So what? Or the 70s. So what? They know how to get a bag now with them coins. Telling you right now. They got a grandma somewhere that got 2 million in pennies. And pennies ain't even being made no more. I'm just saying. So, yeah, like old school grandmas, they got that spoil and return policy, bro. They will really spoil you for you to come back. You gonna come back, boy. It was nothing like my grandma's when I was younger. Especially when I met my other grandma down south. Oh, I was like, damn, this grandma's way different. She was tall, big. She had stride. My mom's mom, oh, she had stride. She was a savage beast. Yes, she was a savage beast, grandma. She'll whoop your ass, go to work 16 hours, come back, cook, cattle some horses, and chop a pig up. Boy, that was a grandma. Man, these little ass grandmas ain't doing that. Chop a pig up, then they'll call somebody on you. Period. What do you want? You want some attention. What's up? Get your hand out your mouth. Get your hand out your mouth. That nasty stuff. Go watch cartoons. Get off. This is my cartoon. You're in my business. What do you want? Man, go chill out, man. I'm gonna feed you. You'll be fine. That's exactly why I told you eat all that cereal. Told you to eat all your stuff. My son wants some attention. He's like, man, what you in there doing, nigga? Give me something to eat. I just fed the nigga double just for this. Kids, I'm telling you, man, these kids, boy, you don't know what to expect from them. But yeah, these grandmas, yeah, they got old school grandmas. Here's one thing that shifted that's kind of different. So old school grandmas, like I said, their kitchen is a hub. They have a spoil and return policy. They're from the silent generation or early boomers. They represent tradition, and complete tradition. And their house, one thing about their house, though, it would be big and old school in theirs. And it was not baby proof. That motherfucker was not, but if the baby fall, you hear, doo, doo, doo. They fell down them oak stairs and bumped their head or something. You'd be like, God damn. The GGs now, I'm not saying that they don't own homes, but they're in the midst of buying one or something. These GGs already had condo and home and a goddamn horse carriage. Telling you these old school grandmas, man, killing shit. I don't care what y'all talking about. These old school grandmas is killing shit. Like literally, their houses weren't baby proof though. And grandma's houses always had an upstairs and downstairs. Action packed. Wasn't no grandma, real grandma. They would, but they wasn't feeling themselves if they didn't have an upstairs and downstairs in them houses. Absolutely. Like, so old school grandmas, their houses weren't kid proof. That's another thing. And old school grandmas compared to right now, they prefer phone calls. They old school, nigga. Call them. Hit they ass on a landline, nigga. Like hit them on a landline. So you can drive up and then knock on the doorbell and walk up them wooden stairs and they can hear you coming in. Crank, crank, crank. Up there go Colfax with the babies. They can hear you. Call them on a landline. Stop with this other shit. These old school grandmas don't know about. They're like, what's a group chat? A group chat, baby? On a computer? No, I ain't heard of that yet. They don't know what that is. So you got to remember that. A lot of y'all just ain't, you're forgetting. You go to grandma's house, she gonna walk you in, sit you down on that couch with half the time with the plastic. The other half the time, this couch is so vintage. You're like, if I eBay that joint right now, I'll StockX this vintage plush corduroy couch. And she gonna sit you down on that couch and pull out the old school sleeve of pictures. Boy, them pictures is so thick. You be like, nigga, is this a baseball card, but for family members? You got to remember, it ain't go to your phone and show you this and all this. Granny don't know about that. Got to remember that. So she got photo sleeves and big ass 42-pound picture frames. You know, grandma got that 120-pound picture frame with that old school picture. You be like, damn, that's an old ass picture, cuz. You be like, grandma, who that? Malcolm X when he was a kid? Oh, that's my dad? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, he was looking like Malcolm X. You sure, grandma? They be having stuff like that. You got to remember. So you got to keep that in, you know, you go in old school grandma's house, you might see a horseshoe above the door. You know what I'm talking about? Or you're like, what the fuck is, grandma, what's that, a moose foot? You killed a moose back in the day? No, and sit your ass down, boy, and wash your hands before you do any moving around. You don't touch nothing. You go wash them goddamn hands. Oh, I'm touching on this shit I've been cleaning all morning. Granny been up since 4:56, wiping and taking dust off shit. You be like, Granny, you want to put it there. You got it collecting dust. Why you wiping it off? Right, can't touch shit. Whole house wrapped in plastic. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. To my GG, rest in peace. Yeah, like you gotta watch out. See, that's what you got to remember, too. You want to get away? See, I just got done talking about a young nigga getting caught with his girl Oregon in Tacoma and some bullshit. You want to get away with a crime with a woman? Go get you an old school grandma. Go get an old school grandma. Why? Because they keep everything wrapped up in plastic covered. You want no fingerprints. They're doing everything traditional. You ain't going to get caught. First off, you better not talk about no cameras and recording, and that's the first thing where you go wrong. She's gonna be like, baby, what is you talking about with all these gadgets and gadgets? I thought we was robbing a bank. You got to remember that. Don't come in there with all that high-tech, hieroglyphic ass shit with an old school grandma. So those are the things you got to remember about an old school grandma, y'all. Now, a new age grandma. Lord, I said, Lord, help us all, Lord. Woo! New age grandma is usually going to be Generation X or the late bloomers. And they're basically redefining the role and being basically the new age grandma. Like I said, it's going to be Gen X or the late bloomer with millennials, right? The new age grandma is going to be like, they're redefining the role of grandma, and they're being more active and health oriented. You got to remember, back old school grandmas was not talking about going and hitting a treadmill. Nigga, they had that one piece dress on with nothing else to it, and that's what it was going to be. What? Don't you see I'm doing my show? What you want? I only want chocolate. You guys can get everything else. This is why I fed y'all double times and told y'all to eat and stay complete, because I got my show. Who are you cutting off, young lady? All right, come here. You don't cut off a grown man when he's talking to you, especially your daddy. Turn that off. You guys are bothering me now. It's baby time, but not now. Get off the camera. They don't want to see you. No, 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 no. Say hi. You guys say hi. Hi. Hi.
Let's to our video.
Yes. She wants to stream. I can tell.
Listen to your booty.
Yep. Okay, stop. Now beat it. Because you ain't going to get to hear yourself unless I show you.
Okay, Daddy.
Okay. High five.
Let's show the next one.
I know, baby. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys later, okay? Now beat feet. Yes. 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 Yeah, close my door. Close daddy door. Thank you. Okay, quick kid break. Now, like I was saying, these new grandmas, you've got, I'm not saying every new grandma. They say hey to you too. They say hey to you too. They don't know which camera. It's a whole bunch of monitors. So they're seeing the same thing like 7 different times. So they're like, which one is the what? They're not knowing. They're not knowing these are platforms and different things. And yeah. So anyway, these new age grandmas, I'm not talking about every single one, by the way. You have got to watch out for them. They're not grandmas. They're glammas. That's their identity. They're glammas. They're still into glamour and whatever else, and then adding it in with being a grandma. Glamour. This is what they did. You notice that you don't hear no black men talking about I'm a whatever paw. Did you just hear what I said when she asked me, am I going to be called Papa? No. We're running away from that. Hell no. Absolutely not. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm a grandpa, and I'm still out here talking about women. And a grandpa is not supposed to be talking about fucking hoes. And, well, he can if he wants to, as long as he's paying for them. But I'm saying to the magnitude of what think if I was a grandpa right now, the shit I'd be on here talking about. Nigga, your grandpa ain't never went live and started talking like that. I'd probably be the first pawpaw this fly. So I'm just saying, like, think if I'm a pawpaw, look at them little ass kids I got. I got little ass babies. They just jumped out of toddler status. If you ask me, we're just ripping diapers off of them. Like, I changed diapers on, man, I'll leave it at that. But so we've got to remember this. But you know, that new age grandma shit, they glammas. They respect new age grandmas. They respect the gentle parenting boundaries. So you got to remember, you could tell a new age grandma from an old age grandma. Old school grandma believe in discipline. Sit your ass down before I go get something. New age grandma talking about the police gonna take you to jail. New age grandma gonna keep saying the kid's name 500 times. But be mind fucked inside. Be stressed the fuck out. Old school grandmas, no. Boy, you ain't gonna run my blood pressure up today. Oh, hell, what that doctor told me on Thursday evening. Little boy, you is not gonna be the reason. New age grandmas ain't saying that. They're not even thinking that. They're gonna sit in the bed with their phone and keep scrolling and screaming at the kid and just taking it in, and then call up the father or go downstairs and stress the father out, whichever one. You know what I'm saying? Like, new age grandmas, they'll literally have another man in the house with their kids. You'll never heard of no old school grandma doing that. They'll be like, nigga, if we broken up, ain't no man gonna be around these babies, grandbabies, real babies, none of that. So you got to think the dynamic has massively changed. Matter of fact, it expanded. Because women think that that's an expansion by doing this, by the way, it's like they don't catch on that it curbs your equity psychologically and spiritually to other people when they look. They just don't get it. Women, I know that you may say that what I just said means nothing, but it means everything to you when you're by yourself looking in that mirror. It does. So I ain't going for that gentle parenting. Nothing. I be arguing with mine like they gonna get what you. Tara, that's sitting there and keep repeating something to a little ass kid that's 4 times your size, 30 times your age difference less. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. Especially when you know they can hear you. Oh no, you're getting the belt. You're getting the triple B's. No, not the Better Business Bureau, the big bad belt. You're getting the big bad belt. No, it don't stand for Big Baller Brand. It stands for the big bad belt. That should be my new brand. I should come out with a belt brand that's kind of soft, but hard enough to tax your kids' asses, y'all, with a little bootleg designer buckle. I should call it Big Bad Belt. Yeah, because that's what them kids need, that big bad belt. Blocka! You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, the new age grandmas, they're into the gentle parenting. And if you go and look on a survey, the generation of their kids is the ones that are the worst. The new age grandmas, they're not sitting on no porch. A new age grandma doesn't even have a rocking chair. You tell me that that's not fucked up right there. A new age grandma do not got no goddamn rocking chair. So don't even come with that. Consistency and discipline and real grandma love. When your grandma pull out that big 1,900-pound cowboy belt with that heavy ass buckle and say they gonna tear your ass up, that was love in her heart. She wanted to see you do better. Don't you see these little niggas in the NFL and NBA? One of the main people, they talk about that grandma. I'm gonna get my grandma this bag. Granny. Don't nobody ever say they hate their grandma. Nigga, a grandma got the most and best and fashionable game for a kid. Why do you think we're in the generation of the grandmas being the mamas? We're in the generation of the grandmas taking care of these kids. How many kids right now do you know? I just kicked a female away from me last night that mentioned her grandkid she dropped off to her mom. I'm like, how old is your mom to be going through that? Like, are you even going to come back anytime tonight? No, because you're at my house damn near 3 a.m. Or was it 1:45? I don't know, y'all. 6'7". That weak ass shit out of here. I heard my 3-year-old say that. I said, you say that again, I'm going to beat you. I don't want to hear that. Period, point, blank. You know what I'm talking about? You just entered yourself into an ass whooping. I know, but you just entered. It doesn't matter. I have a camera right here watching you. I didn't tell you to watch me. I told you, go. Yep, you got one. You got a whooping coming. Go sit in your chair and watch your cartoons. Don't touch the refrigerator no more, sir, please.
Okay, Daddy.
And make sure you tell every time on him, okay? Okay, give me a high five. I need you to be the best snitch possible for your brother. Mwah. Okay? Now go watch him like a hawk. Beat it. Yep, anytime he does something, you let me know. Now close my door. Okay. See, you got to reverse it. You know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about, Joey J? I'm a crap father. I'm a crappy father. I need to get better. I'm an okay dad, I guess. You don't got to tell him to be quiet now, young lady. Jeez, I gave her a job and she went overboard.
Daddy, Wozzy made me to be quiet.
I know. I just told her not to tell you to be quiet. Go watch your cartoon, son. And stop snitching. You a boy.
Can I fight?
You gotta stop snitching, little homie.
You can't say no bad words.
I know. Just go watch cartoons, boy. Well, one thing about my son, he ain't the son of a snitch. A lot of these niggas be sons of rats. Yeah, these grandmas though, bro. Like, they respect gentle parenting. They're still selfish and into themselves. Talking about Glamma. I'm not saying you're not glamorous. I'm not saying you're not a hot piece. I'm not saying you're not beautiful. But for you to theme and brand and then post talking about Glamma, no. You guys are the worst grandmas in generational history. The fuck? Ain't nothing glamorous about that. And the new age generation grandmas are the queen of the family group chat. Now, this grandma knows what a group chat is. They know what a group chat is because they started it. An old grandma, she'll be in the group chat and be like, what the hell going on here? I'm in a video game. Everybody talking. What's this? Hey, David, come here, boy. Tell me what's going on my phone. I think it's glitching. They don't be knowing what be going on. So you can really get over on a grandma. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I don't wanna watch that.
all right, go sit down. You're bothering me. One more strike, you're out. It ain't gonna be now. You start to mess up my show. Sit down. Now you starting to irritate me. Because they got everything at their disposal. I set them up for success. You know what I'm talking about? I set them little niggas up for success. But yeah, they're the queen of the group chat. They're not trying to do nothing traditional. Glamma ain't gonna hold down no nigga for no 10-year. I'm not saying a prison bit. I'm saying out here. No, they gonna keep talking about what the fuck he's doing and this and that. An old school grandma keep talking about what the fuck he's doing and be right there by his side. Be right there complaining. She know all the niggas good business and bad business, but she ain't going nowhere. So you wonder why we be clowning. You wonder why we call you bitch. I betcha. Like, you wonder why, grandmas. Grandma, you know, that's an instant red flag to me. I had to get little baby out of here. You about to come here waking up my little niggas. And she was looking fire. That's why she was that's why she was feeling it. She was loaded. She was looking good. I was like, cuz, you put me to sleep. I know I'll go straight to bed if I jump in that for the bat. But no. Bitch, you out here talking about you dropping off kid. That shit turned me off. I was like, bitch, you're not supposed to do that. I'm very odd. I'm very unique by kids. I'm telling you. Now, don't get me wrong. I try to get my rock off, but I'm saying I just can't, as I'm telling you. Like, you'll traumatize a kid. I'm telling you, these new generation grandmas, they're traumatizing their kids. Like, I'm just saying, like, the new age versus the old schools, very big difference. So, motherfucking old and new, y'all. Old and new. Sit down, boy. No, sit down right here. What are you doing? Why is my chair like this? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want me to suplex you? All right, chill out then.
The whole time.
This guy messing with my sit down, boy. Why? What's all this on the floor? Sit down. Sit down. Put you right here. Bango. That's your mission right there. Who did this right here? Who? You don't know who did that? Who? Who? Okay. You guys are no dinner for the rest of the week. Sorry. Here, watch this crap right here. Boom, boom. Now, watch this and don't start nagging me. Sir? Oh, no, that just looks crap. I can't let you watch that. All right, I'll be back. Well. Oh. Now, grandma, old, new, like I've been saying. I love seeing you in father mode. Me too. I'm going to go back and watch this, Joey J, and get some tips for myself. And thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Thank you. So old and new, y'all. This is the big shift in the grandma thing. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, I know ain't nobody gonna really watch this episode like that, but you need to let motherfuckers see. Youngsters need to see like, yo, Unc ain't lying. Unc ain't lying. Like the old versus the new, it's bullshit. So you gotta remember, old grandma names, we used to call old grandmas grandma. Hey, chill out. Here, you got. You don't know what you're doing, man. Chill out. Had a farm. Yeah, that's that old school shit. E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, that's that old school shit. E-I-E-I-O. Okay, hold on, what's going on here? Look, so old grandma shit, y'all. You call them grandma, granny, nana. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this new shit, the bitch wants you to call her Gigi, Glamma, Mimi, and Lolly. Man, these sound like stripper names. That's why I'm like, no, I'm not calling I'm not having my kids call no nothing, nothing. Mimi? Like, nah. No, I'm not, no. We ain't doing that in Seattle, Washington. Not South End. We calling you grandma, nigga. What's wrong with people? What's up with my bro? What the fuck is up with my shit? I'm not even about to tweak. Let me leave this shit alone. Stop tweaking. Stop tweaking. Stop tweaking. But nigga, you're getting called Lolly. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, we don't know what, man. We don't know what. Come on, gang. Lolly? You want my? I'm not letting my kid call his grandma Lolly and Mimi. Mimi, Lolly. I might bring a hoe up in here named that. What? Like, huh? I guess, man. It just don't be making no sense, bro. Old grandmas, when it's time for discipline, you know what they'll say. Wait till your father gets home. That was the big threat right there. That right there was send shivers through a fucking kid's. I'm telling you, wait till your father get home. They be like, oh shit, I fucked up. Nigga. Discipline for them, they'll say some shit about validating the kid's feelings and using a time in, and you be like, no, it's called a time out, Glamma. Like, what the fuck? You gotta watch them. I'm telling you, like, they're not listening. They're not. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, thank you, sis. Thanks, sis. So, like, yeah, they talking about validating the kids' feelings. They just walked over yours and your rules. Like, so I ain't gonna lie. That's why I stopped dating women that I see visually that their kids be running over them. They don't discipline them because there's no reason for me to get involved with you emotionally too. And then I know that's one of my red flags. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't respect you. I'm just being honest. I can't respect you. I know I won't, and I'll have to tap out of that easily, like fast, like, I'm cool. Like, so back in the day, it was wait till your father get home. Now they're going to validate your feelings, kids. So you can go to juvenile faster. Yay! No whoopies, no discipline, no yelling, not even a threat. You know, threats go a long way. Whether you guys like to admit it or not, threats go a long way. A threat, for one, we don't like threats. Threats make us come out of our comfort zone. And it's also a goddamn warning. Threats are better than a non-threat because it also allows you to know, hey, red flag, red flag, red flag. If you don't get no threat, then somebody do something to you, that's stealing on you. You didn't have a chance to have a red flag or to even see it or even catch on to it. So I respect threats. Bitch threaten me? Man, listen, I respect threats so much. You can tell I do now. You won't catch me. Bitch tell me something like, I'm going to put hands on you or this and that. I'm going to say, skirt. I'm out of here. I don't want to hit you back. I don't want to hit you. I don't want to show my dominance. I don't want to. You got to be in the. I got to be in the middle of a drug bust or some street shit where it ain't being talked about online right now. For me to get physical, and it's a female, and I'm saying like for my life to get out of the situation, I'm punching anything moving. A bear, a bitch, a nigga, a hamster. You see what I'm saying? But on some domestic romance, relationship type, absolutely not. You cheat on me, I cheat on you, any of that. That word doesn't apply to me, by the way. I get an attitude when women use that with me. You cheated on me. I cheated on you. You know who I am, right? I'm Colfax. That's cheating within itself. I've cheated the system. I've cheated the judicial system. I've cheated school. I've cheated tests. What are you? Your best bet is to help me be a better cheater. And then you'll understand my ways of cheatism. So you got to understand what you got in front of you. Old school grandmas, their hobbies back in the day, we all know knitting, gardening, and soap operas. You know what I'm saying? Young and the Restless, All My Children, General Hospital, and Guiding Light. Like, that's what our grandmas grew up on, especially Young and the Restless. Woo! So it's like now these grandmas, they're like hobbies is Pilates, podcasting, vlogging, and watching Love and Hip Hop. Like that's what think about all the toxic infusion they're giving themselves. Like, are you serious? Love and Hip Hop? They script the drama on purpose. Yeah, Young and the Restless, that's all lies, but at least you know, that Victor Newman was supposed to have been dead, but he came back to life and that wasn't real. Love and Hip Hop, they're acting like this shit's real, but then they'll throw something scripted in and throw you off and you'll enact it out in your everyday relationship. That's the Glamma. That's the new age grandmas right now. That's what they're. And then I'm not going to lie. A lot of them are into Pilates, but the rest of them are into just acting like they're going to do some Pilates, or I need to go work out, or I got the membership, but I just ain't used it yet. That's the new generation grandmas. Hey, this shit be real, yo. Hey, this shit be real, yo. You better understand it. I'm just trying to get you kind of hip and aware. If you use it real good, then you'll be able to see everything. Yeah. Go, bye. So you got to be aware of this. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Like, I'm not going to make him no noodles or nothing. I've just cooked you a whole big meal and you kids be wasting food, bruh. Fed them like royalty. That's why they're not really complaining now, but you are. You just want some kids, you want attention. Go sit and watch what you have set up for you. You have tablets in there and every cartoon circuit in the world. Chill out. Just hear me in here talking and want to see something, look around. Go watch your cartoon. It's going to be all good. This is my cartoon. So yeah, ain't no old school grandma subscribing to nobody's motherfucking YouTube channel. Where? Only there may be a couple older 60-year-old grandmas, shout out to them because they're family and they watching me. They'll subscribe to my channel. But besides that, nah. Ain't no OG old school grandma. They're like a YouTube channel. What's that? No, I got Viacom cable. They still got that box sitting on top of the TV. Clink, 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 clink. They believe in that still, y'all. Okay? Just saying. They believe in that. So even with technology, they got that old school click, 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 click. Because technology for an old school grandma, first thing they're going to say is, how do I turn this on, baby? Let me see. They're going to turn it both sides. And how do I turn it on? A new age grandma will not only be on every platform, every app, TikTok, they're shaking ass. They even just shared the Google photo album. So that's where a new generation grandma is overlapping the old one, because where the old OG grandma will call you to the house and show you these catalog of pictures inside the sleeves like baseball cards. The new generation one will pull out her phone or iPad and just start, we got Amazon photos, we got Google photo album. You'd be like, okay, all right, damn. Well, can I get one of these? Here, I'll send it to you. Here, I'll share it to you. What's your email? You got to remember, we're in the new age now, y'all. We are in a whole different way of times and all that shit right now. So the new granny versus the old granny is, and then on top of that, listen, here's the last thing where you know for a fact, where you know there's a big difference. Old school OG granny, everything. Millennials, we're not looking at them and lusting. We're like, that's grandma, nigga. What you talking about? That's gross. These ones right here, we're trying to yam it down your throat. We're trying to do the Shaquille O'Neal break the rim on these new grandmas. You know what I'm saying? You want that little pussy hit? You know what I'm talking about? Old school grannies ain't talking about getting that pussy hit. I don't even like mentioning that in that same just flair with my OG grandmas, man. Shout out to my OG grandmas, man. I ain't even on that with them. But these new ones, I'm trying to yam it down there. What? I'm trying to yam it down the center. I ain't playing. It is what it is. They on here with BBLs and I don't even have a knack for that, by the way. Fake ass booties and I'm not into it. Doesn't. I'm that's a red flag for me. I don't like it. I just that big fake joint. Bitch, you don't feel real. You don't feel real, which means you won't know what you got in front of you when it's real. You know, some of y'all like the glitzy guy, the fast talker, the playboy, the whatever else. But when you have him, you don't know what to do with him. I got kids with a person like that. I'll be like, man, we don't even mix. You know what I'm saying? We was just fucking a whole bunch. And you was just shutting the fuck up. When it breaks down, you're not even ready for no nigga like me. You'll do a nigga like me wrong even when he's doing right. And period. So guys, when it comes to your alphaism, when it comes to your spritz and that type of shit, you got to remember that shit's valuable. That shit's sacred. And first off, it starts being sacred to no one else but you first. You first. You have to know the value you hold within yourself, fellas. And then you'll be able to distribute who you are to the rest of the world. And then a certain demographic will come back. If you're attracting a certain type, it's because that's exactly what type you really are. That's what type you are. If not out here, then in here. That's what you're thinking. So I'm just saying, you be wondering why you catch these certain cats. You be like, oh, he got a good woman. He does not deserve her. He obviously does. You see what I'm saying? He obviously does. You can't change that. You can only rearrange the things that go around your cipher. A lot of us are so focused on everyone else's life by way of Instagram, internet, that we're not even thinking about shifting ours at all. To me, that's a sad occurrence. It's a sad one because you can do anything you want with your life. You can. So if I were y'all, be a king of yourself. Women, be a queen of yourself. Stop thinking, first off, ladies, my nigga told me this. Ain't no princess shit. My nigga told his daughter that you ain't no princess, you a queen, you just young. Princesses always need somebody to help them, specifically a man. You see what I'm saying? A queen, she gonna set it up for success for somebody else. Hey, I need you to go do this. You know what I'm talking about? So get yourselves together, queens. Y'all can do it too, man. Y'all can do it too. It's looking like it is going to just rain. So I'm going to go and get everything situated. I'm going to get my these guys some more snacks. Give me some snacks. You just got done eating. There's still food in here you haven't even ate yet. I'm gonna get ready for another episode hours from now while it is raining. I also have to get out in this rain after a couple hours, make sure my kid's mother is going to be activated. Hey, new versus old versus new, the granny versus the Glamma. I know a lot of ladies ain't gonna watch this because it fits them. I can't do anything about that. There's no specific names. There's no specific person that's in my head. I'm thinking about all of y'all. And if it fits you, then it is you. Then there's an issue. If it doesn't, then it wasn't. It's simple as that, y'all. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. So, have a good morning. I'll see you guys tonight. Dig it.